Nikki Butter speaks of on autumn sensitive of this divorce. Under requests if faking happens for a public eye. Under Los Angeles and California, Nikki Garcia has also known as Nikki Butter has finally opened about her mother's split from a former Desert West Center Stars, Serbian, Autumn, Senator, who she married back in last year. Anya said a retired of a WWE star at 41 spoke. I was recording on her podcast that Nikki and Bree show is on Monday and December 2nd. I was after the 3 months hostage of filing Autumn Senative on August 28th arrest for adjustment in two sources. So I'll put on the screen here if you guys see this one more time.
I first want to just thank everyone, the listeners, you, family, friends, coworkers, people I haven't talked to in a long time, just for all the love and support, for the respect of privacy and space. The past few months, I disconnected from social media, from the world, and I just knew that I needed to disconnect because first things first, I'm a mom and my son's protection and privacy is the most important. So I was going to do whatever it took for that, most importantly, and then just needing space for healing, for facing trauma head on, all of that. So it's been tough. It's been really tough. I've been heartbroken, sad. Yeah, you dream of having this family and you have this incredible love and it just goes the other way. And you go from having a great love story to having a terrible one. And never saw any of it coming, as far as like what the ending would be. So it's been a struggle. I just so shocked. I've been so shocked, like beyond words. And it's been heartbreaking. And I just, you lose your appetite, you cry a lot. And then I also, stepped up and made sure everything was okay for Mateo. And so it's just been, I don't even know what other words to use. When you love someone so deeply, which, I walked down the aisle and said I do because I love to this person so deeply. I would have done anything for them. I wanted to give them the world till my last breath, and I would have taken a bullet for them. And when something like this happens and then you feel so betrayed, you're just trying to figure it out. You're feeling so many different emotions, and the whole day was just shocking. I handled things with a lot of love and grace because I loved this person so much. I still wanted great things for them, or I wanted them to heal. I wanted them to get help. I wanted them to be the best version of themselves because also that's what my son deserves. I don't want to drag my son's dad because I want my son to have the greatest dad ever because that's what Mateo deserves.
Right.
When it came.
So I did this update on that. So let me go back to my notes. Nikki Garcia has revealed her focus is on her son. Also, in Justice, Nikki Garcia marketed her podcast Return since days after she an alternative was sued in divorce on November 24th. I just heard Total Brothers, the star who sued a 4-year-old son. I knew with Autumn Senator began the episode of Anonymous said recording us the past 3 months. I knew by explaining why she stepped away from the public eye. So I this is from a social media from the world and I just knew that I needed to just because of first things. This was the first I'm a mom and my son policy is the most independent, and Nikki said. And she returned that she was wanting to do. I did whatever it took to his son. I did really bring poor people, so I was gonna do I did whatever it took for that most permanently in James's needing space for him for facing. I did ahead on of that she added. Nikki Garcia on policy mostly happens with alternative. I'm usually the mostly told Nikki Garcia said, it's been really tough. I've been heartbreaking the sad and you dream. I haven't just family, you have this incredible love and as it goes by so away. I just acknowledge that the seven in her life was independent, adding, I never saw any of it coming. You know, has like, I knew what the ending would be. Wasn't that whole marriage to alternative had been a struggle a deposit so public. So I knew when it came to our relationship, it said it's like, it just hasn't been great for a long time, she said. Nikki Garcia also shared her regrets about I just relationship has better than that was saying. I've already played it up in that things were a lot better than what I don't think we're in the public eye. I tried to handle this whole situation even through. I was in so much pain. I was just trying to do what was best for anyone, the former interview top star, she said. I get Nikki, but also explained her and saying I wanted it for Marlo. It what always comes back to him. I need you fight for your kids. We should have probably walked away a long time ago. So I get Nikki Garcia. Must she never knew her heart can break that many of times. Wasn't so public news of her breakup was all signs for Nikki Garcia. This is what Sparkly doing with. It's been a struggle, she said. I'm adding people don't know what I gonna through to what I am going through. And you're always going to have people says the same things, she said. I get a deposit, says Boston, she said. All I need to do is focus on my hearings and I need to focus on his son, honey, before. I didn't know that your heart can break and that many times it's in such a short period of time. I was enjoying the podcast, see the stress for Bussy remains, Bussy her son, my brain has to move forward. I didn't make it feel for her divorce from Autumn Senative. I did following his arrest for it back in August. Was it true Bussy did not pursue unconsummate sources against him back in September. I have said and now a couple have upon it costing amount accounts as it occurred. I just said stressing alleged to the point. I knew we both had restraining orders against each other according to TMC. I don't have ever such situations and I did have since and they have agreed to dismiss. I just said that we training orders instead of divorce. So When I do $100 on Nikki Garcia has a note has Nikki Butter. So this is what's so sad, but she has been handled of stuff like that. So really like the video, like and subscribe in this video. Give me thumbs up. But this time, peace.